like and subscribe because I'm gifting 5 lucky subscribers every single day. So if you guys want to get gifted, all you guys gotta do is just subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment your Epic Games username in the comment section below, and you would basically be eligible for this giveaway. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on this giveaway. And guys, if you guys want to become a member of this channel, click that join button and become a member. As a member, you get exclusive perks like shoutouts in my videos, custom emojis to use in like comments, loyalty badges next to your names, and a lot more, guys. So yeah, if you guys want to become a member, click that join button and become a member. What's up guys, welcome back to Noobcell. So guys, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best settings to play Fortnite on. So I'm gonna show you guys my own personal settings, and after that I'm gonna show you guys settings of the best players in Fortnite, Booga and Benjy. So yeah guys, let's get on to this video. So first off, let me just show you guys my settings, my personal settings, and after that we can get into some of the best player settings in Fortnite. So let me just go ahead and go into menu and settings right here, and as you guys can see, these are my settings. So basically these settings are easier for new players, guys, if you guys are a new player. So as you guys can see, I customize these things all by myself. So yeah, as you guys can see, so I tend to keep my graphics quality like 100% in 3D resolution. So I basically put my view distance to medium, far or epic, and I put my textures to medium, far or epic too, guys. So yeah, it really depends on your computer. If you guys can handle like epic, do epic. If you guys can handle far, do far. So yeah, and the other things, basically shadows off, anti-aliasing off, and effects off, and post-processing off. You don't need those things to become like a pro, guys. Okay, so yeah, so next we got ourselves the advanced graphics right here. So VSync off, motion blur off. Guys, please do not put motion blur if you are a new player in this game. When you put motion blur, what happens is it's harder to hit your shots in motion blur. So basically just don't put motion blur. So after that we got show FPS. So if you guys won't turn this on, I don't really like showing my FPS. So basically yeah, so after that render mode, it doesn't really matter what you put on, so put it as you like in the render mode. So rendering in here, I keep it on. Use GPU crash debugging, put this on if your game crashes like a lot, so just turn this on. So basically yeah, so latency makers, I turn them off. Nvidia reflex low latency, I turn them off too, and latency flash, I turn them off too. So when I go up here and see my display, as you guys can see, I am playing in windowed full screen. So I heard from someone that when you put full screen or windowed, it's hard to shoot your shots in Fortnite. So I basically put mine into windowed full screen. So yeah, so after that we got the frame rate, put it as you like, guys, it doesn't really matter. And after that we got ourselves the normal graphics, as you guys can see, the brightness and stuff like that. So after that we go into our game settings. In game settings, I am in Ocean. No, I am not. Okay, so yeah, just put it to auto, guys. It's way better than choosing your own server. So yeah, after that we got ourselves the movement, toggle sprint off, sprint by default on, auto open doors. Do not keep this on, guys. Okay, hold to swap, pick up. I don't really know what this does. I just turned it on. I don't really know. Wait, what does this say? Current weapon can be swapped with pickup grounding by holding use. But can't you just click on it? I don't really know how this works, guys. Okay, even though I read this description and stuff like that, I still don't understand how this works. So toggle targeting off, just keep this off, guys, because you don't need to click like double in order to like aim and aim out. So yeah, just turn this off, guys. Okay, so yeah, after that we got ourselves the mark danger when targeting. Turn that on because it's easier to mark your like enemies. So yeah, after that we got ourselves auto pick up weapons. Just turn that off. You don't want to be picking up weapons that you don't need in like your inventory, so just turn that off. And after that we got preferred item slots, and this is my item slot. As you guys can see, you guys can change as you like, but I like it this way. So yeah, So if you're especially new to this game, put the shotgun in the first slot because it's easier to get the shotgun with the scroll wheel and stuff like that. So yeah, as you guys can see, So yeah guys, after that we got ourselves auto sort consumables, right? Turn this on guys, this is particularly important guys, just turn this on. So it basically explains itself. So yeah, after that we got built-in, reset built-in, basically turn this all on, and especially turn this on guys, because if you don't, you wouldn't be able to build faster. So basically yeah. So after that we got invert, we will turn that off. Invert airburn controls turbo, delete in creative mode. NVIDIA highlights, just turn that on if you guys like. Lighting, just turn that off guys, just turn that off. Tap to search, turn this on guys, because when you turn this on, all you guys gotta do is just like click on the button and it will open itself up. If you like turn this off, you would have to hold the button in order to open a chest. So yeah guys, so if you guys have like low FPS and stuff like that, just turn these all off guys, okay? So when you turn these all off, it would like increase your FPS because it's not constantly recording. So yeah, after that we go into a game UI. This basically is the same except for like net debug status, so it lets you know like the ping and stuff like that. So yeah, and for mouse and keyboard, these are the settings that I go with. So my mouse DPI is 400 guys. So after that we got ourselves mouse flight. This doesn't really matter guys, okay? So yeah, after that we got ourselves control options. I don't really play controller. And after that we got ourselves like audio. So these things doesn't really matter. And guys, especially this thing matters. Where is it? Wait. Visualize sound effects, just turn this on guys. I don't know why it's turned off for me. Just turn this on guys, because it is easier to like spot a player with this turn on. What it basically does is shows you where the player is by sound. If the player makes noise, you can see the player when he's like moving and stuff like that. You can't actually see the player. It just shows you where the player is by the noise. So yeah, basically just turn this on guys, okay? So yeah, after that we got ourselves the keyboard controls. So basically if you guys want to just copy this is basically good for like new players, as you guys can see right here. Just go with this and you would basically be a god at Fortnite guys, okay? So yeah, as you guys can see. This was the best settings for me, like for my whole Fortnite career. So yeah, as you guys can see. So yeah guys, those are basically all the settings in here. So yeah guys, those are my settings. Now let's get on to the most famous player settings in Fortnite. So first off we have Booga. So in Booga we first off go into mouse settings. His mouse DPI is 800, as you guys can see right there. And after that we got the X sensitivity, as you guys can see it's 6.5. So we got the Y sensitivity, it's 6.52, and HZ 1000, and targeting sensitivity 28.0, and scope sensitivity 39.2. So that's basically Booga's mouse settings. Now let's get on to the keybinds. So as you guys can see right here, the wall is X, floor is V, stairs is C, roof is L shift, trap is T, use is E plus MW up. So crouch is left control, control is tab, map is M, reload and rotate is R/G, building edit is F/MW down, and confirm edit on release is on guys, okay? Especially it is on. And after that we got ourselves harvesting tool 1, weapon slot 1 is 2, weapon slot 2 is 3, weapon slot 3 is 4, and weapon slot 4 is 5, weapon slot 5 is 6. So yeah, so now we go on to the other settings. So the HUD scale is 80%. Sprint by default is on. As you guys can see, sprint by default is very popular because it's easier to run guys, okay? So yeah, NVIDIA settings is by default. So yeah, And now we go on to his display settings. His display settings are Windows mode, full screen. So I think I'm wrong with the full screen one. It does really work. So after that, we got ourselves the resolution. It's basically 1920 by 1080. Frame rate 240 FPS. So after that, we got ourselves the graphic settings of Booga. So his brightness is 100%. Interface contrast is 1x, and colorblind mode and strength is FORTNITE 7. So after that, we go to his graphics quality settings. So his graphics quality is basically view distance near. Okay. Shadows off, anti-aliasing off, textures low, effects low, post-processing low. Oh my god, I didn't even know he did that. So that's actually really good for like low-end PCs, guys. Just put these all to his settings. So after that, we got ourselves the advanced graphics, VSync off, motion blur off, obviously, and low multi-thread rendering on, and the rendering mode is performance. So yeah, guys, that is the Booga settings. Now let's go on to Benjy Fishy's settings. So as you guys can see, this is Benjy Fishy's settings. So Benjy Fishy's mouse sensitivity is 800 dpi, and his X sensitivity is 8.8, Y sensitivity is 8.82. His HZ is 1000, targeting sensitivity 35.0, and his scope sensitivity is 35.0 as well. So let's go on to his keybinds. As you guys can see, his keybinds are wall is Q, floor is 5, stairs is C, roof is left shift, trap is V, use is mouse wheel down, crouch is left control, inventory is tab, map is M, reload is R, building edit is E, confirm edit on release off. Okay, that's new. And after that, we got ourselves the harvesting tool is 1, weapon slot is 2. 1, basically the Booga's weapon slot settings, but with like the weapon slot 5 is it. So yeah, after that, we got ourselves his in-game settings. The HUD scale is 80%. Sprint by default is on, and Nvidia settings are basically default. So let's go on to his display settings. His display is full screen. His resolution is 1920 by 1080, and his frame rate is 240. So now we go on to the graphics. His graphics is brightness 100%, interface contrast is 1x, and colorblind mode and strength is off. So after that, we got ourselves his graphics quality settings. In graphics quality settings, we got view distance epic, shadows off, anti-aliasing off, textures low, effects low, post-processing low. So yeah, after that, we got ourselves his advanced graphics, VSync off, motion blur off, allow multi-threading rendering on. So yeah, guys, that is the Benjy Fishy settings. So guys, those are the settings of me and the settings of the best 2 players in Fortnite, Booga and Benjy Fishy. So yeah, guys, that's it from me. I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.